Yo, 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 yo. What's up out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Coach Squeeze, aka Smoothie King. Right back at ya with another one. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a blessed day and y'all having a great evening. I'm glad that y'all could join us in the chat, showing us love as always. Um, we got Senior Carbs just came in on the cut. Um, what it do, family? Before we get started, let me get the
What's
sponsors
up?
out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes. First ballot Hall of Famer. Y'all said y'all wanted them. He back in the ring January the 7th. He about to explode. You see he ain't playing with him. If you see him online, he just let you know, don't play with his name. GTD Promotions. Y'all already know. GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds, one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Rize Inc. Thanks for the platform. Thank you. Appreciate you. Under Armour, thanks for all that you do for the community. Last but not least, official boxing gear of boxing for right now, anyway. Raw.
Raw.
Blast them open. What's
What's up,
going on,
Sam?
chat?
Man, I can't call it slow motion. You already know. How you feel? How was your day today?
Um, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Nope, it wasn't too bad. Otherwise, dealing in that daggone wood shop keep messing with my allergies, man. And
You
I
know you
had a
wearing no
mask.
mask?
Yeah, I had two of them on. It's just in the air, stuck on the walls, and the other guy, he immune to it. He been doing it for 38 years. Yeah, he'll wear a mask, but he used to it. I can't get used to it. Keep messing me up. I'll be good until I go to work on Monday.
I'm a fucking wood, boy. It dust.
Cutting them doors, routing them out, putting the locks and
Mm-hmm.
preps and stuff in there. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, you hitting the people in the chat.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get to the top. I don't know if I can see this. This might be a man law violation. Deep Wang, what's going on? Tanika Brantley C, how you feeling? Alan Johnson, what's up? My man Liggins, Smoker O 03, whatchamacallit, Zach Davis, Platinum Alkaline Water, yo, no cable TV, the Princess, Miss Arena, Aisha, Jay Crowder, my man Liggins, True Sports Talk TV, Jay Quan, nephew Timothy Stoudemire, Nia Sanders, Boxes Jaguar 40, Mr. Positive Saray, Big Ray, Tanya Johnson, Terry and Pinckney, Showtime the Guy, Chris Chucker, Kirk Jones, Scal Scrupulatory, Tanya Johnson, Dwayne Haskins, yo, Meech, Isaiah McCoy, Adam, Eric, YK Mel, Maurice Jones got a murder. What's going on, people? How everybody doing?
You hit Timothy Stoudemire.
Yeah, I said nephew Tim. I said nephew Tim. I got him out the way. We gotta get. They was asking. We gotta try to get Mia on here one day this week. They was asking to get to holler at Mia. They said they had some questions Mia.
Oh, okay.
I told Coach Kenny once he joined in. That was a dope interview she did the other day with DC Mike.
Yeah, I
I was
seen it.
watching it. Yeah, I was watching. The family was in there too. They was in there heavy too. What's going on? Let's get into it. What you think about that? What you think about Ali, man?
Um,
He ain't taking that loss too good.
What's going on, Timmy? Uh, I mean, he young, 24 years old. Um,
Right.
One thing about this sport, it'll humble you quick. He was running off the juices of the hype of the Ali mystique. Um, Come on, man. But y'all gonna say this an excuse. Y'all gonna say this excuse, but he did mention, and I could look at him and tell he ain't look like himself. He looked in other fights. He couldn't get off. He couldn't get out of the way of the left hand. He kept leaning to the right side, which is in way of the brick hand. It just was something about him. And he brought it out the day when I watched the video. I say he gun shy. He can't get the bullets out the gun. It was jammed. A lot of y'all would say that's because, yeah, it was weight. If you ain't never fight, you can't speak on it. Amir Liggins, if you ain't never had to cut weight for a fight, you can't speak on it. Ain't nobody making no excuse, but that's what it is. Shit, Tank missed weight before. You know what I mean? He missed weight before.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of shit y'all don't know that went on a couple of Tank fights, but he persevered. You know, everybody don't have that resolve in them. So, you know, you can't speak on and we got a couple of fighters, I don't want to say their name, was cramping up in the middle of their fights. Guys that almost, put their life on the line. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you ain't never been an elite athlete, you can sit back and make all the
Mm.
assumptions and assume and all you want. But if you ain't never been no type of athlete, I remember cramping up playing basketball and football. You know what I mean?
Right.
They had to sit me on the side. So I guess the other teams say, oh, their point guard ain't on the floor. He making excuses. We don't want to hear that on no excuse. Just because I was cramping up, that's what you get. Obviously, you can see he couldn't get off. His legs wasn't under him, and not taking nothing from Frank Martin, but it ain't look like to me no Rivera in their fights.
Yeah, I think a lot of people seen that.
Well, you know what? Tank always say that. Tank will say that and he knocks somebody out. Oh, he should have knocked them out. If it take him long, or he didn't get somebody out of there, oh, I knew he was a hype job. He wasn't saying who he said he was. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't when it come to people that really don't understand the sport. They just talking on what they see and what they think. Remember, these are human beings getting in the ring, putting their life on the line. And when I watch the fight, I say, he don't look like himself. He don't look like himself.
Because a
You
lot
know,
of people had that fight going and had that fight a little bit more competitive than what it was.
correct. Correct.
So
Me know what's going on. Daryl Smith, what
I
it do?
I definitely thought it was gonna be a little bit better. Once I went back and looked at it, I thought it'd be a little bit better competition wise. Or did
Nah.
or did or did or did Frank Martin just dominate? Is Frank Martin the real deal? You gotta also look at it like that too.
No, I seen a solid fighter, well coached. He coming out of camp that gonna push him and no zero tolerance in that camp. That's what Frank Martin got working for him. And he a hard worker, but anybody could take an injury in the ring or body be acting up on them, but they still take the fight because people gotta eat. People gotta eat, man. They not gonna let them opportunities go by, man. So he young, 24 years old. He young. So mentally, at 24 years old, you still growing.
Walter Lee Jesse for Kuwait City, Kuwait. What's going on? Yeah, but
You-
Coach Calvin spoke on that fight with Tank was a little tired, and he said, "What? When all else failed, Tank, went into tank mode. Do Ali have that? When ain't nothing when I was working, what he gonna do?
Yeah.
Because Frank Martin took his jab away from, you know what I mean? And
What
he looked
jab?
Ali. He ain't had one.
What jab?
Ali.
It looked like he was pawned. It don't even look like he ain't had nothing behind the jab. He kept trying to get his legs under his feet, under him.
Couldn't
He
get away from him.
struggled to make weight. The man told you out his own mouth. He almost died to make weight. All right? So his performance is not going to be stellar performance. He was
So
drained.
so Shakur said the same thing versus Robson Kaseki.
Two different fighters. Two
So that's what
different
I'm at.
bodies.
That's my point. So that's what I'm asking you.
Two
Shakur said the
different bodies.
same thing. My body can't make it no more. I was done in the fight. I was drained. But he still persevered and came through. So my question is, when all else fails, what does Ali have to come? You know what I mean?
Well, we seen it. We seen it.
So
Um, um, he just he like I'm a say again, man, and tell him blue in the face. He young, man. He young. He a grown man, but he's still a baby in the sport. So I hope that he my son just turned 23 today. 24. Happy birthday, Junior. Wish you many more healthy moors. Happy birthday to my son. Shout out to him if he watching the podcast. Um, uh, like my son, 24, Rivera, 24, and I see my son still got a lot of growing up to do, life experiences. Um, they still babies in the game. Some people young, they come young and be sharp because of their situations. But on average, the average 24-year-old hormones everywhere, shooting everywhere. Um, they still learning, man. So I wish them the best. Suck it up. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Mean old Rich, what's going on, big homie? Squeeze, let the truth be told. Tank knocking them both the fuck out. GTD. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. MDATX. That's the new out. He was weight drained. No, see, there y'all go. Y'all speaking on something y'all don't know nothing about, man. Y'all don't know nothing about it. I could tell y'all some stuff out of Al Camp, but it ain't for me to tell you. But one thing I can tell you for one thing is certain, we have faced adversity over in this camp. It ain't been smooth sailing. You
So
know,
that's my thing. That's my thing. When you facing adversity, what are you going to do? Because even though you say he faced adversity, what did he do? He still pulled it out.
I did I say any
Right,
names?
right.
Did I say somebody's name? Did I say Tank name?
I said it.
No, did I?
No, I said it.
I ain't trying to be smart or nothing. Did I?
No, I said it because Coach Calvin spoke on one of the situations on the podcast before.
Yeah. But I just was saying, man, it's just like you're not making weight. People, it's unprofessional. Bottom line, no excuse. Unprofessional. Unprofessional. So if you can't, let me tell you, Anthony Rumble Johnson from the USC passed away. Anthony was walking around at 2 something and was cutting to make 170. He looked like Skeletor on He-Man. And Dana White had to suspend him from the UFC so he wouldn't kill himself. So
Yeah,
when
but I
Yo came
understand
back,
you can't
he
keep
was
using that
fighting
weight
at
gain as an
205.
excuse.
He was fighting at 205 when he came back, when he reinstated him. He's like, I can't let you do that to yourself.
You can't which one come though. They can't keep being an excuse though. I was weight
It's
gain
not
because the
no
thing
excuse. It's not y'all. It's not no excuse. It's just the circumstances that happened. It's not no excuse. If he was drained and he had to kill himself to make weight, so he's not going to perform. It's not no excuse. I'm just saying his performance ain't going to be up to par because of those reasons. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one of the mid-leaguers. Man, squeeze. All fighters get weight drained. Most fighters had to lose 15 to 20 pounds just to make weight. They walk around heavy. 15, 20 pounds ain't nothing if you got a camp, a nice long camp. We talk about people that got to lose 35 and 40 pounds and stuff. Smoothie King, right back at you. YK Mel, man, only this make losses a big deal. You should easily be able to bounce back from an L. I totally agree. YK Mel, I totally agree. Totally. Floyd Mayweather got everybody like that. Floyd Mayweather. Everybody want to be undefeated till the end of the day retire. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Hour 1333. I play that. I'm keeping that in. Thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. Yeah, it came 133 in the 3-digit. They gonna drop that hour. I'm gonna keep that in every day. Smoothie King, right back at you, Jay Wonderful. I think the corner could have given him a little more. Jay Wonderful, thanks for the support. The 2-piece McNugget. Um, I thought the same thing, Jay Wonderful. I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. But you can't squeeze a lemon out of the grape. That's an old saying. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Hey, y'all, get those likes up, man. We coming in every night into your homes. This a grind, y'all. I work all day. You see senior at work. You know what I mean? So come on, man. Show us some love, man. Everybody should be hitting that like button. I be tired too, but I keep pushing. You know what I mean? Keep pushing this brand, man. So show us some love, man. Adam J.I. Drained or not, you get in that ring, you got to be a Doug and handle your business or don't get in there at all. I totally agree.
mm,
I totally agree. You sign up for it. Smoothie King, right back at you. D say, what's up, y'all?
Go champ.
Yeah, you gotta I totally agree, man. I totally agree. But it's platinum alkaline water. So we not gonna give Frank his credit. He did his thing.
That's what I'm
Ain't
saying.
nobody saying that. Ain't nobody nothing that he ain't got to paint that nerd. Ain't nobody saying that. He did what he had to do.
And
And
so that's what I'm saying.
it's not his fault.
Derek James.
He not his fault.
Derek James and Frank Martin do what they supposed to do.
They did exactly what they supposed to do. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. Let me get this chat out the way. Ricky Icky, thanks for the 2-piece McNugget.
That's your
Smoothie
man.
King, right back at you. Much respect for the grind. God bless y'all, fam. Yeah, it's definitely a grind. It's a grind, man. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Del Levet, squeeze you right because Pop wanted football the same way. When you a older but lighter, losing all that weight to stay down on your team, you won't have a good performance game day. Thank you, Del Levet. That's all I was saying. It's no attest to Frank Martin. It's no step on Frank Martin. It's no Smoothie King. Right back at you, platinum alkaline water. He took away his jab and his right hand. Yeah, he had no legs. He ain't had no legs to throw the jab. He ain't had no legs. He just, from the beginning, he just ain't look right at all to me. He ain't look right, man. He ain't. It happens. It happens in the sport. In every sport, that happens. That you never gonna ever be able to duck the inevitable. So, my hat's off to Frank Martin. I'm not taking nothing from him, but for Frank Martin and y'all boy, Big Fish, talking about he ready for everybody in the division, everybody. At 130. That's what the Big Fish said. And I could play the footage back for y'all. So he doing slurs at Tank. Who else he talking about? Ain't Tank at 135? Ain't Tank at y'all boy, Big Fish. Talking about Frank ready for everybody. That's his promoter's hat on. I get it. Tell me how y'all feel about that. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Because y'all trying to avoid that. The Big Fish, the one Tank said that break the shield of Terrence Crawford, bringing a fighter and saying he can beat Tank.
I don't even want to talk about. I ain't even want to get into that because I was listening to a conversation today, boy. Your man Bug got some more explaining to do. I know you want to swing it to. I know you want to swing it to the Big Fish, but you swing it to the Big Fish. I'm gonna talk about Bud and them gloves.
I ain't talking about no Bud. We talking about the Rivera fight. We talking about the Rivera fight.
Something shaky going on.
We talking about the Rivera fight. We'll get the Bud. But let's answer that one thing at a time. We can only sing one song. You can't have two songs playing on stage. It's gonna sound like scramble. It's gonna sound like mumble jumble. I want to know why the Big Fish said that Frank is ready for everybody in the division when he know he ain't.
That's what he's supposed to do. That's his fighter.
Ain't Tank his boy?
He's supposed to say he's ready.
All right, I'm just checking. Now let's get the Bud. Let's talk about that. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Brian C., thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. Ron pulling out fights again. Lord, ain't nobody. Ain't nobody doing that, man. Ain't nobody dealing with right, Ryan, man. I watched Ryan and To Go today. Ryan couldn't even get To Go out of there. And To Go was fighting, going on his back feet and retreat the whole fight. Fighting in defensive mode, retreat. And he couldn't even get him out of there. No. Look, I just said what I said, man. Smoothie King, right back at you. Michael Gardner say squeeze. So Earl's supposed to say he not ready for everyone except Tank. He ready for everyone except Tank. No, y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the point. I say that's his boy. What did Tank say? Didn't Tank say he'll walk through Bud? He got that confidence in him. I'm sorry. That's just how I'm taking that. And y'all ain't gonna change my mind. Y'all ain't changed my mind, champ. What I'd have said was a couple more fights. A couple more fights. That's what I would have said. He need a couple more fights. At least show Tank some respect. You ready to dough this man in there with Tank? And he only got, 15 fights? Come on, man. Listen to yourselves. Anybody else? I remember Oscar De La Hoya saying Ryan Garcia wasn't ready for no Tank 2 years ago. That's what we hear all the time. Yo, that he not ready. Let him get a couple more. Keyshawn Davis. News flash, breaking news. Rize podcast. Keyshawn Davis say they keep my name in their mouth. Give me a couple more fights. They try and come at me. I only got 7 or 8 fights, even though I ain't ducking no smoke. But let me get a little bit more experience than that. Keyshawn Davis even said, out his own mouth. Tommy Nettles say Frank not ready yet.
You know that. I know that. That's what they want to say over there.
Timothy Stockmire say facts, squeeze. I feel where you coming from, on. Amir Liggett say Frank been saying he ready for top guys. He been saying it. He has, Amir. He has. Oh, my boy Kirk Jones. Thanks for the love. He say he's saying he ready. He know he not ready, squeeze. Come on, man. He tried to downplay Tank and they sparred each other. See, when he was talking about, he said some other guy had a little more power. He said Tank got all right power. All right. Get the hell out of here, yo. Smoothie King. Y'all better read in between the lines. Right back at you with another one. Ape season. Javante Tank Davis, man. Stop playing, man. That boy, number one, he got too many loopholes. He ain't fast enough. And he don't have the mindset that Tank has and the smarts. Tank drop him and stack him. First thing they gonna say, oh, he know he only has 16 fights. Cut it out. Ricky Icky, thanks for the two-piece McNugget. De La Hoya ain't no Ryan not ready. This is what Ryan wants. Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Come on, man. Keep it 100. I'm keeping it 100. If I seen something that I could say Frank Martin is a threat to Tank, I say it. I say it.
No, I don't see him as no threat, though.
But what I see in his performance, on a real, Big Fish say, get him out of there. Big Fish told him to get him out of there. He wanted the knockout. Big Fish wanted the knockout. And Rivera was trying to give it to him. He was bagging him. Please knock me out. He kept leaning right inside of the brick hand. You definitely, man. You definitely. I ain't capping Steve Jones. I ain't got in the cap. I'm capping for? I ain't in the ring fighting. What I'm capping for? I got a cap on if that's what you mean. Look, GTD, yo. That's what you talking about? Yeah, I got a cap on. Yeah. You can say I'm capping. I got one. I'm capping. I got a cap on. Come on, man. Talking that crazy stuff, man. Ain't nobody like I said, man. I heard what I said. Go back and play it for yourself, and you tell me what you heard. Yeah, you tell me what you heard. Go back and play the dang when you coming on talking about somebody capping. You the one capping because you ain't paying attention to what you hearing. He said the man said he ready for everybody. That sound like he giving Tankers props. Come on, man. Come on. And like I say, he doing what he's supposed to be doing. He promoting his fighters. Nothing wrong with that. But don't get your fighter wrecked. Don't get him wrecked up. Let him get a couple more fights before he 2 more fights before he see some level competition before he want to see no Tank. You think he ready to fight Tank next week? Everybody in the chat, let me know. If all of y'all saying I'm capping, let me know if Frank Martin ready for Tank. The next fight after this. I want to hear in the chat. No cable, especially the ones say I'm capping. Let me hear what you guys say. No cable TV. Thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Listen, if Tank was fighting Ali, Tank would have got him out of there. If Frank couldn't do that, what that mean? It's common sense. Oh man, cable TV, send everybody some cable. Yeah, because they need a network. Yeah, come on, man. Let me hear my boy Chris Trucker, because Chris Trucker know about his boxing. In the words of Roger Mayweather, he knows something about boxing because he one of L boxers, former boxers. Chris Trucker, thanks for the 5-piece. Let me guess. Frank wasn't trying to knock Rivera out. Sounds familiar. Frank gonna get his ass knocked the fuck out. Come on, man. Ain't nobody capping over here, man. And see, y'all, cause somebody express y'all their opinion. I like Frank Martin. I like Frank Martin, yo. I like Frank Martin. I'm rooting for Frank. He started late. He's solid. I like him. I like him. But did he get hit in the Rivera fight? Did he get hurt at any time? Come on, answer. I'm capping. Come on, give me some answers. Was Frank Martin in any danger Saturday night? Was he in any danger? Please let me know. Especially the ones say I'm capping. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. My favorite candy bar, what you call it. Squeeze, where was that at when BFTB Blood said Haney and Shakur said they could beat Tank and neither has a KO? I'm not understanding that, bruh. I'm not understanding. You lost me with that. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Y'all think y'all want somebody stand on here and yell back and forth? Cause that's all it would have been. You wouldn't have heard me. I let him have the floor. I'm like, but I'm not gonna say nothing on that. That's how you feel, and I'm gonna let that go. Cause we ain't dealing with that situation. Smoothie King, right back at you. I don't gotta explain nothing because I already know what Tank gonna do. But another one, Frank a beast, and people discrediting the fight. No, ain't nobody. There y'all go, painting those narratives. Hit those like buttons, y'all. Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody saying that, man. He a solid fighter. I'm not saying that. Ain't nobody discrediting him. Come on. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Jay Cropper, Frank Martin is good fighter, but if he fights Tank, he getting knocked out by Tank. I'm not the only one saying it. I'm glad I ain't the only one saying it. Let me get that up there. Smoothie King, right back at you. With another my AV81st. Thanks for the 2-piece. Yo, family, what's happening? Prayers up. Thank you, brother. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. G-Man, thanks for the love, the 5-piece. Smoothie King, Frank Martin, 28 years old. He don't have time to wait around. He wait 3 more fights. He will be in his 30s. Good point. Listen to yourself. Listen to what you said. So he don't have the wear and tear that a lot of other fighters have because he started late. Yeah, because he started late. Yeah. Oh, let me put my boy up. He made a good point. Smoothie King, right back at y'all with another one. Eric Lightenbolt, always supporting the Rize. None of y'all was talking about Frank till now. I had to put that up because even though I seen Frank a couple of fights personally, and like I say, solid fighter, man. Yeah, he correct 3 heads, but Martin is boxing young. Yes, he is. He have not been in there long enough to take. He's still fresh. Actually, Frank Martin 3 heads. I think Frank Martin can fight if he move him right and he doesn't take the necessary punishment that a lot of fighters take. I think Frank could fight till he 35. 35, definitely. And make some money for his family. I'm all for it. But he need to stay out of the way of that gorilla. There's no way. You throw him in the ring with the gorilla now. You can do it all you want, man. I'm warning you. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. My favorite candy bar, whatchamacallit. Thanks for the 99 piece on the 1 piece on the super sticker. Yeah, man. But y'all still ain't answer me, man. Do y'all think that? Let me hear what y'all say, man, because we like to have a conversation over here, and somebody bringing up the alphabet. I ain't even gonna say the letters. Bringing up the alphabet, and when that situation happened, couldn't nobody talk on the panel. That ain't no conversation. That's not a conversation on this channel. Y'all state your business. We read your questions. We rebuttal like respectably. Y'all have your opinions. We have our opinions. Senior have his opinion. Calvin have his, and so forth. We don't agree over here on everything. Y'all see that. If y'all don't see that, you ain't watching the podcast. You're not supporting the podcast if you can't sit there and see we don't always agree on everything. We don't over here. There's no yes men over here. That's number one. Tommy Nettles, good point. I'm just glad people are starting to risk their O. Yeah, because we tired of these people holding their O, man. Amir Liggins, only reason why Tank beat Martin is because he don't have quite enough to hurt Martin. But Martin is a Doug and has heart. Tank just too much experience. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Platinum Alkaline Water. When you a up and coming boxer, you supposed to call out the best. He knows Tank ain't thinking about him right now. Well, they sparred Platinum. They sparred. So he must think he got something that could deal with Tank. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Maurice Jones, Timothy. But we all know how that tank fight going to turn out. Frank can say who he want and make a call out saying who he likes. But Earl Spence knows Tank is his guy. He won't put him in with Big 8. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Foxy Brown, thank you for supporting us. Frank was very respectful. They asked him, was he ready for the other guys? He said yes. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, y'all, there's nothing wrong with that. He's supposed to say that. But Keyshawn Davis ain't say that. Keyshawn Davis ain't say that. Keyshawn Davis said they keep my name in their mouth. I only got 7 or 8 fights. Let me get about 13, 12 fights, and we can start talking. That's not discrediting himself. He's saying let him get the rounds in. Let him get this. Y'all think this thing a joke, man. So y'all saying I could box me, myself, Coach Squeeze. I could get in the ring, beat. Let's say I start boxing next week, and I say I want Javante Tank Davis. I want the top dogs because I believe I could beat everybody. There's nothing wrong with that. But is that realistic? Is that real life? Come on, guys. Let's just keep it 100. And y'all making it seem like I like Frank Martin. I like everything about the story of him. He moving, sacrificing his family. I love those stories. Solid fighter. He's supposed to call out the top guys. But I don't want to see him getting in there with the 8. But like he say, he 28. So there's so many variables. Y'all got to sit down and don't just go off the top of your head. Sit down and let y'all answers marinate and make. If that was y'all fighter, how would y'all really move him? That's all I'm saying. Smoothie King, right back at you, Kirk Jones. But he can't mess with Tank. And that guy knows that. Yes, Squeeze. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Michael Garner. Frank wasn't being aggressive. He was just counting Rivera. True Sports Talk TV. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Big facts, Tyrone. Yeah, let me put this one up, my boy. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore, brother. Ty, what's good? What's going on, Mr. Miyagi? Oh, that's my boy. What's going on, man? How you been? How you been, man? That's my boy right there. How you been, brother? I've been so busy on this podcast, man. Just trying to grind. Just trying to make it. What you guys say, Senior? You coming back in? Give us something, champ. No, not that. Give us something else. All we heard was some mumbling, He a ventriloquist, y'all.
Yeah, I was trying to get everything situated. Nah, man. Frank Martin's supposed to call out the big fighters, but as we know, we know he ready for the big 8, man. But a lot of these fights that could be made, they're not making. Like not Reese's program. Jose Ramirez just turned down a title shot with Reese's program. We gotta get back to these fighters wanting to fight. That's what we need.
That's one thing I took from the fight this weekend. And one of those guys was afraid that let their old go. You know,
That's
choose
what we gotta get back to, man. That's all I'm saying is that's what we gotta get back to, champ.
Choose Sports Talk TV. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tyrone, every boxer has a flaw or two. Martin got a flaw that you can't have with an elite fighter. He has some work still to do. He do, man. He do, man. Tank on another level, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like we can't just keep saying because a fighter look good, oh, they ready for Tank, they ready for Tank, or
Yup.
they should get it. No, it's levels, man. How the fuck you think you gonna come straight in the door and get that? Come on, man. It's levels.
Come on, y'all. Let's get those likes up. Come on, man. What's going on, DeWood? Yeah, man. But he was real down on himself, you know. Um, like it was the end of the world, you know. Um, I done played sports before and came up short on teams. Basketball, football, baseball, boxing, wrestling in high school. And not one time was I bitter about losing. I was just happy to be a part of the sports that I partook in, and I gave it my best. And, you know, coming up short to me is not trying at all. That's just my interpretation of it. Shit, we would go out when we was young, lose a game, we would go get our head bang. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that shit hurt, but I mean, you gotta live for the next play. That shit hurt. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you know, you can't talk because your situation came up, and like you say, you couldn't push through it. So, like when Tank hurt his hand in the Pitbull Cruz fight, Calvin told him, "This ain't the time for that. You gotta suck that up. Figure it out."
Yeah, but you gotta look at it. They two Tank a dub, man. No matter how you slice it, he's a dub.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another Amir nigga say, I saw a guy who showed up under the lights, put on A+ performance, and I didn't see many flaws. Only thing he didn't do was get the stoppage. I don't see how you can knock that or say he ain't ready. What y'all feel about Amir nigga's comment, y'all? What y'all feel about that? Come on, chime in. What y'all feel about that?
That's why I was saying also like you can't keep weight drain. Frank Martin put on a performance. So you know what I mean? While you saying he was drained, you still got to give Frank Martin his credit.
Come on, y'all. Let me know what y'all feel about that comment. Nah, Chris Trucker say, because I saw flaws. Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore say, it's his opinion, but it's levels to boxing. Thanks for
All day
support me.
long.
Thanks for support me, Mr. Miyagi, man. I ain't seen you in a while. Hope you and your family as well. Your wife was fussing me out, boy. She said, you better give you my husband's number. I called you a couple times and you was on the road. I'm trucking, so glad you back in the chat. Kirk Jones say he's a Martin fan. You know that, Squeeze. Boxers Jaguar 40 say Frank a good fighter. Tyree English say just because he looked good against Ali don't mean he will against Tank. Tank would have looked great. The Wood, Martin being affiliated with Spence, how will it affect Tank Spence relationship? It ain't I depend. That's something you would have to ask Javante Tank Davis.
Y'all know what it is, cause it is when it is. We late night.
Coach,
what's up?
What's going on, Coach?
We winding down, man. We getting ready for January the 7th. Going hard.
Yeah, I got my day. I got my days in the 5th and the 6th.
You see Big Kenny in there. Look at him. He directing traffic today. Here traffic cop today. Kenny a traffic cop today, y'all.
You bet.
Red light, green light. Y'all know what it is? We got a new DJ in the house. His name is Coach over here.
You better tell him get out.
I'm a coach right here. Y'all see him?
What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
Y'all see him?
What's that? Who that, Curtis?
DJ tonight.
What's up, Curtis?
Hey, Cal. Tell him shout out the Rize podcast. I ain't hear him.
You ain't hear? They say shout out to Rize podcast. Say Rize in the what?
Rize in the house.
There you go. See, that's how we do it. You know what it is. What's up, Squeeze?
Hey, I was on here going blow for blow with the guys in the chat. Everybody got their opinion, talking about Frank's supposed to call out everybody in the division, and he's ready for the top guys in the division.
He put his name in the hat. He took a big fight. He did what he's supposed to do. So now he start calling jokers out. It's just a thing where jokers gonna fight him and who gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? Still got some more ways to go, but he alright. You know, he got Big Earl there to push him together. You know, he good.
He good.
He's good. He's alright.
Yeah,
alright. But I already know what time we on.
He good as long as he stay away from good and plenty.
You already said it. Because we got some stuff that people don't know about.
I know. I already know.
We got some stuff that people don't even know about. We got some stuff like that.
Hey, Cal.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach, you been in a real good mood lately.
Oh, that's it, Cal. All right, Big Tank. Hand wraps. You got to put his hand wraps on. I can't talk to y'all right now. I'm at work.
I said you've been in a real good mood lately.
Huh?
I said you've been in a real good mood lately.
Man, it's game time, man. We getting close, man. It's time to get the others in line. The others are coming in line.
Okay.
Where you want to go with the hand wraps?
All right, Coach. Get back to work, Coach.
All right, go ahead. You give the time. We're trying to give you a little bit of camp time. Go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah. You know, we was just chopping it up, and like I told a lot of people, Frank Martin, 28 years old, but in boxing years, he's still a young man. Yeah, man. So there you have it, Coach Cal, man. Coach Cal, he gonna let you know how it is. See, we know something over here, but I ain't gonna tell y'all what we know. Man. We know something over here. We know something. Trust me. We know something over here, champ. I would like to reveal it to y'all, but that ain't what we do. That ain't what we do. But I know one thing. You step your feet in a pile of shit, it's going to stink. It's going to stink. Because I know my mother used to tell me, boy, if you just stepped in some shit while you was outside, some dog shit, take them damn shoes off. And I'm like, man, stepping up, lift up the bottom of my shoe. Damn. You know, it got shit on them. I stepped in it. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Maurice Jones, nah, squeeze, keep the secret. Want to see all the news dropped. Oh, yeah, I am. I ain't giving nothing out. I ain't giving nobody nothing that's going to give my homie a disadvantage. It ain't happening. Yeah, we got some straightening to do. I would like to see Martin versus Rolly DeWood. That's a big one. Big Ray, what it do? Bradley Savage. Rivera took the fight. Can't blame Martin for cleaning him up. And at 140, Rivera would be cooked, to be honest. I don't know, man. The verdict is out. He might could move up to 140 and make some noise, man. You got to put the work in, man. Rize say, Stevenson say, tell Earl, send the contract. Now, that would be nice. Frank Martin against Shakur Stevenson. Who y'all got? Come on, don't ask me nothing else until I get this answer. Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin. Next fight. Who y'all got and why? All right, let me see. All funny video. North and Green in the chat. Adam JL, Shakur. Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore, Shakur. Terry and Pickney, Shakur. Boxers is Jaguar, 40, 50-50. Timothy Stoudemire, Shakur Walsh's Frank Easy Work. Adam JL, Shakur by unanimous decision. Jay Wonderful, Shakur beating that ass. Mr. Miyagi, West Baltimore, he won't hit Shakur. 3 heads. Frank got a hell of a coach, though. I agree. Soldier Day, Shakur, Showtime the guy. That would be a fight. Can't tell it yet. Amir Liggins, I'm still waiting for Coach Calvin to get a signature win versus that caliber of coach. It's time for Chain of the Year. Amir Liggins, 50-50. All funny videos. Shakur beat everyone but Tank. Michael Gardner, Martin. Oh, let me see what Michael Gardner said. Michael Gardner, Martin, because sure won't get that fight. No, we just saying if he did, man. We ain't talking about if he won't get. If they do. Victory Vince, 7-5 Shakur. Oh, hell of a analogy. Boxers is Jaguar 40. Frank got Derek James, and Frank got more power. Doug D, he basically was calling out money fights if you pay attention. Haney Tank. Come on, man. I asked y'all a question, Doug D. Give it to me. Shakur or Martin. And I've been getting Shakur's. We're going to go to some other questions. Benji Chasing, Shakur. The Wood say it would be boring to me. Both fighters are defensive fighters. 100-0. Kirk Jones, Shakur. True Sports Talk TV. Tyrone, do you think Rivera and Martin contenders or prospects? Couple more fights, I can answer that. D77. Shakur stopping him. Michael Gardner say Shakur's a troll. Jalen Cantrell, Frank, DeWood, Shakur. Man, Shakur, man. Steve Jones, Shakur win, but Frank definitely going to touch Shakur. Adam JL. All right, y'all. We on to the next one. Adam JL got something cranking. Squeeze, who you got? Frank versus Pitbull. Styles make fights. Okay. I'ma be honest, yo. With that, man, Frank don't do no all that moving around. Frank don't do all that moving around and shit. So Pitbull gonna be able to find him and touch him. Thing is Frank gonna be able to weather that storm that Pitbull Cruz has to offer. So right now, Adam JL, I'm gonna give you an answer. I'm gonna say I would like to see the brother pull that out. But if Frank take this fight and give me a stellar performance like he did with Rivera, I'll give him the tank fight. Tommy Nettles say 50-50. I say Shakur just because Martin is new to me. Tyree English, just seeing Hector training. He looks pretty good. Tank and 5. Steve Jones, Shakur win, but Frank definitely going to touch him. I read that. Amir Liggett say, I lied. Shakur, but Styles make fights. Boxers Jaguar 40 say Shakur ain't stopping shit. I agree. Duncan D say Shakur should win with a sprint, but I won't be surprised if Frank get a knockdown. Shakur ain't gonna give him nothing, yo. Shakur tougher than what y'all give him credit for. He ain't soft. He tougher than what y'all giving him credit for. For real. I'm just saying, you know. Bradley Savage, think it's 60-40 Shakur, but Frank got a little more pop. He do. But you gotta be able to touch a person. Three heads, 55-45 Shakur, maybe who wins? The Woods say Pitbull. Delta Vet, I got Shakur. I got a good feeling Shakur versus Frank will happen next year. That's a good one. Plenty of food with him. Ooh, Tibby straight out say Pitbull beats Frank. Tommy Nettles, Pitbull. Showtime the guy, Frank. Eric Lightenboat say that's a good matchup. All funny videos, Frank versus Rolly. Boxers Jaguar 40, Frank 100%. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, he 3 heads say Frank KO Rolly 9 rounder. I don't know 3 heads about that one. I don't know, man. Cause Rolly a big boy, Dolo strength. I just want to see how Frank gonna respond if he get Rolly touch him clean and try to push him around. I need to see him in front of somebody over aggressive. But he a good counter puncher. He a good counter puncher. So that would be dangerous for somebody trying to steamroll him. Chris Trucker say 50-50. Michael Gardner say I got Frank. Boxers J. Wall 40 say, I don't think Frank can KO Rolly, but he definitely wins. I don't think so neither. Bradley Savage say, Frank got top level defense. 9-3 Frank versus Pitbull. I like the way y'all chopping it up tonight. This is what we do on this channel. We don't get on here yelling and telling people to eat people, wives, and all that. We ain't doing that over here. We don't gotta do that. We don't gotta do that to get numbers. We're gonna keep it nice and within the confines, we want everybody and anybody to be able to tune in, and we coming into your living rooms. We don't want to come into y'all living rooms like that, bringing us and expecting us to move this brand to higher heights. If I gotta sell my soul to the devil to get numbers like that, and this ain't no place for me. This platform ain't no. If I gotta cuss people out and tell people where the sun don't shine, I don't need to be on this platform. It don't behoove me to say, cause see, we do that in Baltimore. You might go outside, it might be your last damn time saying anything out your mouth. Here, can't be disrespecting people like that, man. It's just boxing. It's a sport. Everybody got their own opinion, man. And that's what I love about this podcast. Everybody has their own opinion. Yeah, man. I love you guys, man. Come on here. We chop it up, man. We try to get them ESPN numbers. Skip and Shannon numbers. Around the horn numbers. Numbers don't lie numbers. Come on, we can get there, y'all. We can get there. And with the support of you guys, that this podcast is Baltimore predicated, but if you notice, we had people from all over tuning into the channel, man. Walter Lee Jesse from Kuwait City, Kuwait. All the way from Kuwait. Nick Running Bear, off of the preservation. We got them all over the place, man. Yeah, G, man. Yeah. We had a guest on here, ain't gonna call no names, because we ain't about discrediting nobody. But Calvin had to check that at the door. We that's not our brand. That ain't what we do, man. We don't move like that. We don't move like that because I'm on here saying stuff out my mouth like that, and I run across those type of them people in the public. What I'm gonna do? I ain't built like that. I ain't trying to go to jail the rest of my life. Everybody I see blow their head off. That ain't what I do. I'm for lifting humanity, human race up, not for tearing them down. We gotta live in this world together, whether you like it or not. Yeah, but shout out props to Jay Grant. What it do? Salute, champ. I got Tommy Nettles say y'all solid. Shout out to Dirk James, man, the brother, for Coach of the Year over there. Shout out to them guys and what they doing. Definitely gotta get them their props. Soldier J, yo Squeeze, when Tank dropping that line, I'm trying to get Rize and GTD gear for the family. It's coming right after this fight. Might be before. Might be at the fight. Timothy Stop my real talk. I'd rather save a life before I take one. Real talk, man. Real talk. Because the people out here, they act like they don't got no feelings. They can just kill at the drop of a dime. Boxers Jaguar 40. Great, coach. Thug and D. Timothy Stop my, he say 100, man. 100. Just imagine if the news was in reverse. Oh, today on Fox 45 News, we had 6 incidents across the city where people saved 6 people's lives. That's news. That's news. That's what be news. This year in Baltimore, 365 people were not murdered. That's news. That's news. In Baltimore this year, all the children had good, loving homes. People to care for them. The school systems giving the kids the education that they need. That's news. Let's get back to boxing before I get to preaching, man. Showtime the guy say that's good news. Soldier J say, I'm ready to drop a bag on the Rize gear for Christmas then. Thanks, man. We appreciate you, Soldier J. We appreciate you, man. The night been a blast, man. We everybody got a chance to express how they feel. And this is what we like to do over here, man. Everybody ain't no yelling and cussing and all them obscenities and stuff. No, man. We not doing that. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. And the kids love that smoothie I made today. Whatchamacallit, Squeeze, Rize Podcast. You're the host of this. Let me see. Oh my God, away. Let me find that. Whatchamacallit, my favorite candy bar. What's up, champ? Squeeze, Rize Podcast. You're the host of this, but D. James, Coach of the Year against Calvin. We know Calvin Ben deserved it. We know Calvin Ben deserved it. We know that. Did I miss this chat? I think I already answered that one. We already know, man. Yeah, Tommy Nettles, positive news. Whoa! Steve Jones, Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Let me put this up. Hey, y'all, check this one out. Y'all pay attention. I'm putting it up on the screen. I want to know what y'all think. Steve Jones. Frank Martin is faster than Shakur and just as good as footwork as Shakur. Shakur will win because of defense and ring IQ. I agree with that second half. But the first half, he ain't gonna beat no Shakur Stevenson at chess. Yeah. Definitely, man. Yeah. Yeah, even the Calvin should have been got the key to the city. Calvin should have been got key to the city, and we lost some lives along the way, man. And Calvin still pick up the banner and keep marching, man. The young lives we lost at the gym, man. Some good kids. Some good kids, man. Some our babies. Good babies, man. Y'all know, man, Calvin be hurting on the inside, man. Calvin really generally care about these kids, man. That alone right there should get him Coach of the Year. The love that he has for the kids, man, and the community. Smoothie King, right back at you. Showtime to God. Thanks for the positive affirmations for sound, self-esteem squeeze. Thank you, brother. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Soldier J, definitely squeeze. That's genuine love and loyalty. Bleed right through the screen. The impact is major. Thank you, brother. It's just I had to I had to pause for the cause for a minute, man, cause because all I could say, man, some good kids, man. I miss their hugs, their the energy that they brought, the love that they had for the sport. I miss them like they my kids. I miss them like they my kids. But we continue to do God's work, and we try to save who we can save. And we want to make the kids become men so society can be saved. Is what you put out into society is what we get back. If we keep putting garbage in society and letting the kids raise themselves, what do you think the finishing product gonna be? Fox 45 can't save us. The state, city, government, local officials can't save us. Y'all see what's going on. They can't save us. The Baltimore City Police can't save us. The state's attorneys can't save us. It's us as parents gotta save the city and put the right productive young people into society with the proper knowledge and education, and that's how we gonna save our city. That's how we gonna turn our city around. It's what we inject into these kids before we send them out into the world. Let me go on over to the chat, see what my family talking about. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Big She knew it say, yeah, because it like losing his own child. Of course. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Doug and D, real talk squeeze. Prayers and blessings to all lost loved ones of 2022. Real talk. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. True Sports Talk TV. Just watching some of these videos across the internet. and on YouTube Shorts. Coach Calvin really treats Tank like his son. He is. Calvin's son lost his life that brought Tank to him. Yeah, man. Soldier J, thanks, brother. He said, damn right, Squeeze. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. True Sports Talk TV. Speak that shit, Tyrone. Keep speaking. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Arnold Webb, you so right, Squeeze. Matthew Bishop, salute, Squeeze. You couldn't have said it better. Love you, bruh. And blessings, great brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. It's the only way. All funny videos. Thank you. All starts at home. I got lost when the police had control. Thank you, man. I'd like to thank A1 tonight that came into the chat, gave us y'all time. I appreciate y'all. We love y'all here over at the Rize Podcast. Steve Jones, Smoothie King, right back at you. All words of wisdom, Squeeze. Salute for holding the show down tonight by yourself. Man, thank you. Senior was in here with me too. You know, he at work, so he fitting in. We getting in where he could fit in. He taking care of his family, and God bless him. You know, man, we gotta start. Instead of hating on each other, man, we gotta start picking each other up, man. Just because you don't like what somebody wear or what they do, just love each other, man. That's how the world gonna heal. That's how the murder rate. The only way, if I could shoot love over the city, take a big syringe and shoot it over the city, it would stop all the killings, all the murders, all the kids getting hurt, all our females getting hurt, all our elderly people getting hurt. You know, so, man, appreciate you guys, man. Come on over to the Rize Podcast. You're not only going to get boxing, but you're going to get love. That's what we stand for over here. LOVE. Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one. Maurice Jones. Great show, Squeeze. Love every bit of it, Coach. Salute to you tonight, Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one. Kirk Jones, Smoothie King. Right back at you. Yes, do your thing, Squeeze. One, bro. Thanks, man. Smoothie King. Right back at you. My brother DeWood. I'm sending the crew that victory celebration. Garrett's popcorn, Squeeze. And I haven't had none since you sent them. Soldier J. Love you, brother, as yourself. And love God with all your heart. Adam JL. Love over hate. Teflon Ron. I'm sitting in section 1. All right, y'all. We can ready to wrap it up. Hell of a show tonight. All that we talked about tonight, all of y'all made good points. Amir Liggins, Eric Lightning Bolt, Maurice Jones, Showtime the Guy, True Sports TV, Teflon, Adam J, whatchamacallit, DeWood, Timothy Stockmire. And for all our family that wasn't in the chat, I pray that y'all doing well. Hell of a show tonight. We did this show together tonight. Don't forget to go on to risepodcast.com and get your merch. The fight is just 2 weeks away, y'all. January the 7th, man. Coach Kenny and Calvin in the lab. They in the lab, man. Love you guys, man. Be safe out there, man. Be the best version that you could be. Be a light to somebody, man. Anybody can down somebody and hurt somebody. That's easy to do. But let's try encouraging and picking people up. Let's do that. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Matthew Bishop, have a blessed night. Y'all hug and kiss y'all kids. Stop and listen to them. Put the phones down. Let me put this up. I gotta put this one up. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Matthew Bishop, have a blessed night, y'all. Hug and kiss your kids. Stop and listen to them. Put the phones down. And I'm going to leave on that note. Happy birthday to you, Tyrone Jr., a.k.a. Tata. I love you, son. With all the breath in me. I just want you to keep being the father that you are to my grandson. He loves you dearly like I loved you when you was a baby. And I always will love you. And make sure you let dad keep loving you. There's nothing wrong. You grown and your parents still loving you like you their kids. Yo, you gonna always be my Lord Tata, no matter how old you get. It was a blast raising you from a boy to a man. Just keep growing, son. I love you. Happy birthday, son. I pray that you see many, many more, Tyrone. I mean that. I just want the best for you. Love you guys. As Coach Kenny would say, love over hate. Coach Calvin would say, love you guys. Peace and hand grease. And Senior Cobb's going to jump in, closing arguments, or he at work. So I'm going to give you Senior. Okay, he going to give y'all his own version. I guess not.
Man, keep supporting the Rize podcast. Thank y'all, man. Sorry I can't been on like that lately. I've been grinding. So I mean, I'm still working behind the scenes as you can see. Appreciate y'all for y'all support, y'all comments, liking and subscribing the videos, sharing the videos. Make sure you go to risepodcast.com, get your merch. See y'all January 7th.
All right, y'all, as we always say, y'all heard it from yourself. He at work coming on, man, grinding. As we always say on the Rize podcast, hell of a show, peace, and hair grease. Hit the like button.
Peace.